this is the little demo about how the demo is going to work. This is our legal AI chat MVP. It just has ChatGPT 4 bolted up underneath it with Replit through the OpenAI API. It's not the exact setup we're going to use when we build the demo. The demo has a bunch of other features that we're going to use a trained and experienced AI engineer to put together. It's going to be ready to go to HIPAA compliance. The inbound and outbound logs for data have to be set up. And we're going to be making it ready for Docker containerization. So we're going to print an LLM image inside a Docker container. It's going to have its own little environment that runs on the GPUs. That first we're going to rent GPUs. They're not too bad of a cost. We can't quite charge more than what we're gonna rent. We're probably gonna rent higher end. It might cost like $4 an hour to $5 an hour for some of the GPUs. But then once we build out the demo, we're going to start buying some GPUs with the investor money. It's going to be very efficient. It's $10,000 with a little buffer in there. It's going to cost less than $10,000 to do the demo, and then you'll have a little system where anybody can log in, use their AI tokens, and then chat with whatever documents they load into the system with the large language model that they choose, and it will be HIPAA compliant. So personal identifying information won't go out into the internet, and it won't be learned by any large language model because you're going to be running it inside of Docker. So I'll explain that a little more simply, but that's a pretty straightforward explanation. Now let's look at uploading a document here. I'll show you how it works. And it's going to have a little bit more settings and things. We're going to be able to pull in court cases from Court Listener. And also, one of the other main use cases other than pulling information out of documents for lawyers is doing the same thing, pulling information out of documents, but then connecting to a code interpolator for programmers to use what they pull out of legal documents inside of the programming work they do. So it's going to be a specific core focus on security levels of HIPAA compliance based chat with your documents so that everything stays confidential. Now let's look at how the chat works. Hello, we are going to upload a document. Let's see what it says. It's very careful. It always makes sure to let us know that it's not giving us legal advice. It appears that you may be looking to upload a document for review or analysis. However, I must inform you that if you have what? Oh, this is funny. Just one moment. I might have clicked something with my Replit. Let's see. BitLayer. Uploading. Oh, okay. I don't know what it was telling me about itself because it just uploaded the document. Let's see. Can you please explain difference? BitLayer, LVM, and rest of the. Let's see what it says right now. So this would be the same response that you would get from uploading a document to your chat GPT. This is not a secure chat right now. This is how it's going to function. It's just a standalone. The formatting will be different. I mean, this is a big block to have to try to read through this. Well, this is what the document says. So based on the provided document content regarding BitLayer, here's analysis of the differences between BitLayer's Layer 2 virtual machine and other Ethereum virtual machine compatible blockchains. Key differences. LVM and other EVM compatible secured model. BitLayer utilizes unique recursive verification protocol that anchors its security directly to Bitcoin's for consensus. This means that the validity of Layer 2 state transitions is settled on Bitcoin blockchain, providing a strong security guarantee without introducing new trust assumptions. Other EVM compatible blockchains typically rely on their own consensus mechanisms like proof of stake or variations thereof for security. They do not anchor their security to Bitcoin, which may expose them to different risks and trust assumptions. So, we're going to make a little payment platform built on BitLayer for taking incremental payments, and someone will put like $1,000 or $2,000 into a transaction. They can't pull it back out, but they're the ones who pulls the trigger on their escrow. So it's for paying people who do things like paralegal work for attorneys or attorneys to take pay from clients. And people are going to be able to borrow against their Bitcoin. So that's why I've been looking at all this stuff. It just is a document that I had in my document folder. Let's see. Let's ask it. It doesn't necessarily have any special connection to any legal information. It just always makes sure to disclaim that it's not giving legal advice. It's going to be better and have a little bit more access to a little bit more legal information if you wanted to, or you can turn off the part that pulls in law cases from court listener. There's going to be a little filter to make sure that what you ask to court listener doesn't use personally identifying information. So let's see, are there legal significant legal issues that are significant with respect to the two? This. Thinking, thinking. Oh, you can see the tokens pop up. Boom. A little bit more tokens. Not even all the way up to 1 penny. And comparing BitLayers to several legal issues may arise that are significant for users of evidence equals nieces. Here are some key legal regulatory. Well, that's it. So, I mean, we have a lot of licensure that we're going to be working on for our Web3 part of the project. That's coming down the road, probably more than a year. We're working on just our AI platform. It's going to help people who want to analyze anything in the programming code world as well as in the law world from law documents. So those are our two focuses because they are always overlapping. Really, it is HIPAA compliant chat with legal documents. Uh, Keep your personal identifying information secure. That's it. This is the demo of the demo. I'll put the link in the video to the demo information in the private offering. Yeah, we need to raise funds to make the real demo, the full demo. This thing's cool though. It's a great little demo of the demo.